All right, this is to review 10.1 and 10.2 and go over the worksheet we had in class. Name a circle. You always name a circle using the base, or using the center, sorry. So you can write the word circle and then put circle T, where there's a little circle symbol with a little dot in it, and then put a T beside it. So either way, that would work. Name all the radii. Radii is plural for radius. And so from T to N is a radius. It's from T to M and from T to L. So those are all different radii. And so I'll put TN or segment TN, TM, segment TM, and TL. The chords are any line that goes all the way through the circle, or I should say it starts and stops, starts and ends on the circle. And so in this case, LM is a chord and JK is a chord. So there's two chords. LM is a chord, but it also goes through the center, and so it is the diameter. And the name of radius that is not drawn as part of the diameter, well, there's three different choices there. All the choices from 2, the only one from 2 that isn't also part of LM is TN. Number 6. A roundabout is a circular intersection of busy roads which allow traffic to cross at minimal conflict. The diameter roundabout is 73 feet. And so first let's talk about what is they when they say diameter 73 feet, what do they mean? They're talking about this circle right here. All right. That circle right there, you'd be driving. And so the diameter of that circle is 73 feet all the way across. And so you would do 73 divided by 2 and get 36.5 for the radius. Then for a circumference, you do circumference equals pi times diameter. And so 73 pi is my answer. Now it said round to the nearest tenth, so I'm going to take a calculator and do 73 times pi, and I get 229. All right, 229.3. I can do the same thing here. C equals pi d, except for I already know C is 32 pi and then diameter. So now I divide pi on both sides. And so 32 divided by pi. And I get the diameter is 10.18, and it's a tenth, so 10.2. And the radius is half of that, so 5.1. Next one, just is trying to go over for 8 through 11, trying to understand that the central angle, FQE, and the arc that it intercepts are tied together. And so this is just saying what arc is there, arc FE, or EF, you could say either way. Angle 1 would be arc IH, or HI, either one. Arc ML here hits by angle 1. Over in 11, arc ML is hit by angle, and you could say MQL or LQM. Again, the central angles, central angle. This is the central angle. It's highlighted, central angle. Center is at the vertex. It hits this arc. This is the intercepted arc, and so they should be the same. So if that angle is 123, the arc is 123. Same thing here. The angle is 120 because the arc's 120. For 15, what I did, and there's more than one way to do this, is I said, hey, that goes right through the center of the circle. All right, and so that's 45 right there. This goes right through, because it has that to 180. So this goes right through the center. And that means all three of these have to add up to 180 when you combine them, which means this one down here had to be 54. Right? Vertical angles are congruent, and so this one's also 45. So now I know all of these angles. Right? So now what is the question asking? Well, it's asking from C to D, but going through F along the way. So it's asking to go this way. So it's everything but the 54. So 360 minus 54 is 306. Going to the next one, angle SPQ. Angle SPQ is going from S to P to Q. Well, I know that 86 is part of it, but so are both of these. And so I add all these up and subtract. This is this one plus this one, 160, 240. This one, 300. That means 60's left, which means individually each of these are 30. 30 and 30 because they're the same. But combined, the measure of angle SPQ is that 60 plus that 86, and so it's 146. The equation, make sure you have this equation. Arc length, that's an L for arc length, is the measure of the angle divided by 360. Right? I usually will put that in parentheses if I'm using a calculator, times the circumference, 2 pi r. And that's not the formula and equation I want to use for 17 and 18. So 17, I want to do the EAB. Where's EAB? So E to B there. The degree there is 113. So it's 113. That's the measure. Over 360 times 2 pi, and r is 7. And so I do 113 divided by 360 parentheses, right, times 2 times pi times 7. And I get 13.8055. It said the nearest hundredth, so I want to do 13.81 for number 17. For number 18, CB, it's just 99 degrees. And so 99 over 360 times 2 pi. The radius is half the diameter. Right? And so I want to do 99 divided by 360. I do in parentheses, and so then I get just times 2 times 11 pi times 11.5. Right? And I get 19.87. And you can watch this video again if you need more extra help. I wish you nothing but the best of luck on your quiz as well.